As Donald Trump returns to the White House for a second four-year term, he's promising to shake up the way the US does business, both at home and abroad. For investors hoping to find winners and losers in the new year, it's all about how companies react to these new policies. And businesses are taking note, preparing for everything from increased tariffs to reduced regulations. For friends, foes, and trade partners around the globe, Trump has made one thing certain about his return: tariffs are coming.
I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
Trump has made tariffs a centerpiece of his trade policy, promising voters tariffs on imports from countries ranging from Canada and Mexico to China. Such tariffs could raise inflation, and that could dampen the odds of further rate cuts by the Federal Reserve. But trade partners and markets are also judging Trump not just by his words, but his actions. Not only does Trump view tariffs as a key source of external revenue for the United States, he also leverages the threat of tariffs as a negotiation tactic. For example, Trump has said companies that invest in the United States by building factories on American soil won't be subject to tariffs for the goods they produce. However, in his last presidency, Trump imposed stiff tariffs on some Chinese goods. Those tariffs were kept largely in place and in some cases increased during the Biden administration. The stakes are higher this time, though. Changes to trade with Canada and Mexico would effectively shred the USMCA agreement Trump himself has brought to fruition, while other countries have threatened trade wars in retaliation for any possible imposed tariffs. Caught in the middle is auto manufacturing. US auto giants are hoping for reduced competition through heavily tariffed foreign-made cars and bracing for impact as domestically produced cars increasingly rely on critical foreign-made raw materials, parts, and components. With Trump's promises to strip back regulations and cut down on taxes, businesses are looking for a boost from the new Trump administration. On the campaign trail, Trump promised to repeal 10 regulations for every new regulation imposed, with the aim of spurring entrepreneurship and business innovation. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, will likely shrink government bureaucracy, further reducing oversight on companies. Lower corporate taxes, a long-time campaign promise from Trump, are also on the table. Tax cuts could help free up more capital for businesses and reduce the cost of starting up a new venture. For Investors Business Daily, this is Mike Zhuang.